Well, hi everybody. So, it's what day is it? Shit. It's Sunday, April something or April. Is it April yet? March something or other. I am absolutely um, in a daze. The past few days has been a weird fog for me. A little story. If you notice, I'm bandaged at the wrist, the elbow is icing, the shoulder is feeling better. But I have a cracked rib on my left side, which I just discovered last night. I'm in the aftermath of a pretty nasty fall. I really didn't think it was all that bad of a fall. My main concern was my right arm because it really took a very bad hit. I landed on my elbow and it jammed all the way up to my shoulder. And for about, 16 hours or so, I wasn't sure if it was broken. But I started to gain my mobility back with icing. This is day number 4 of the icing. I'm doing it right. I Googled the whole thing because if you are here in the United States and you are not blessed with an insurance policy, if you can afford it, um, you don't go to a hospital. You do self medicate, you self care, because a trip to the emergency room for a broken arm in the US, you can buy a goddamn motorhome and cruise the country for a year or better. I looked it up. You can buy half of a 2-bedroom house, approximately 80 to 100,000 between treatment, emergency room costs, which have skyrocketed, medication, um, and therapy, because I'm going to need therapy. Uh, because I have no extension of my elbow yet, but uh, I'm guessing that once the swelling completely goes down, maybe that'll start coming back. So, I am your basic gimp. And besides the cracked rib on the left side, that is kind of, it takes my breath away once in a while. But it's forced me to take a new approach with the cards. Oh, and a special note, all of you guys, my friends, who have gotten behind schedule because of my clumsiness. I am so sorry. I'm going to take one more day off, and hopefully by maybe tomorrow afternoon or Tuesday, I'll be back to work, and you guys are going to get your videos this week. I feel horrible, but I want them to be right. I wanted to let you guys know what was going on in case if you do want to order a video, go ahead. I'm getting back to work within the next 36 hours or so. I can't sit still anymore. It's driving me crazy. Just resting makes me nuts. Yeah, I get it. I just saw the Ace of Swords. I have to have a new way of thinking about things. That's one thing. I have found myself incredibly careful about my own footing. I'm getting old, you know. I'm just, I'm not that old. Right now, I feel like I'm 100, but I'm not even 60 yet. You shouldn't feel like this. All right, guys, let's talk about us. You. Enough about me. Oh, see. You know, I did a reading for myself yesterday and I kept getting this card. And to me, this, for me personally, this is like, you should have been watching You should have watched where you were going. Because, that stupid wire under my feet, because I was in the middle of producing a video. And actually for my daughter. And I should have watched where I was going. Now, another thing weird, and I want to tell you. Um, the day that this happened was Thursday. And that was my mother. I call her my mother, but she was my mother. It was her birthday. And I have to tell you, I almost thought she was pushing me down. It was her. She pushed me. She absolutely pushed me. I almost felt a hand on my back when it happened. And I was communicating with my daughter at the time. And in life, my mother was just not a very nice person. Not nice to everybody. And I almost felt like she pushed me. But more than anything, this is really about being at a stalemate. Maybe this is a warning. Watch where you're going. Take the blindfold off and look. Look where you're going. Let's not let any more of this kind of nonsense happen. Now, let's see what the message is today. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of goofy. I had a friend give me something medicinal and lovely, and I'm feeling pretty good. Um, the high priestess. Um, Now, guys, I don't think it's a direct reference to me. I'm not going to go there, although I can really take this message incredibly personally right out of the gate. In fact, I'm going to cut the cards one more time. Let me see what's underneath it. Yeah, I'm going to cut the cards one more time. All right. I think what I want to take from this, honestly, is use your intuition. You're really being asked to use your own inner wisdom, solving problems over the next week, even reflecting on your own life. What have you taken a spill lately? What kind of feels like it's falling apart? Here we go. The Eight of Pentacles. Working. Getting back to work. Providing. With the High Priestess. A lot of self-examination. Maybe you're working on happiness. Working on your family. Working on the things that are most important in your life. The passion, the desire, the need to have that happiness and to have the growth and to perfect the life path that you're on right now. The Temperance card is really about, it can talk about a lot of things. It can talk about forgiveness. It can talk about a connection to the divine. But temperance brings harmony. It brings fluidity. I should have thought about that over the weekend. I could have used some fluidity on Thursday. But eh, it's all good energy. It's all good energy. Building, growing, what it is that you're working on, using a real sense of inner wisdom, reflecting on your family and the things that are really important. If your family is very important, I think there's almost, it feels like a new desire to improve a situation within your family. I'm sorry, I've been like in a state all weekend, so if the messages are coming too slow for you, I am sorry. But I just feel a very strong message coming through for someone that this King of Rods energy can be a fire sign if you're a fire sign, but I'm not sure. There's, pardon me, I needed a sip of coffee. Uh, the desire is there. I just feel that someone is reflecting on their life as if they're missing this. That's the message that I keep hearing, is that the reflection that this King of Rods is having is that this is what he feels he's missing in his life. He feels that he's missing this family situation. Have you been separated from a family member, or maybe your family, or maybe you feel like you've been left behind by someone? Nine of Cups, the Three of Wands, or Rods, the King of Cups. See? Oh my God, the Devil, and the Ace of Cups. So we have an obsession here. I'm not sure if what is going on is because of this king's deception. Did this king do something within the family that affected it? There's a need for forgiveness here. I feel towards this king who is missing his family incredibly, or he's missing someone very much. There is a feeling that someone is missing their family connection. Now, we have a great deal of love, I think, within this family. Whoever's family I'm talking about here, there is a great deal of deep love here. There's great potential for growth to happen here. And this Ten of Cups here, connected to a King of Cups. Now, we can be talking about a water sign, but we're not going to do that. The Devil can talk about a Capricorn. We could go on and on all day about how this is a Sagittarius and how this can be a Sagittarius. You know, there are so many elements to this that it talks to me about someone's need. Someone is missing a family situation desperately. I feel very much that the King of Rods is missing the High Priestess. That's the connection I'm getting here. That this High Priestess actually represents the female energy in the situation. If you're in a same-sex union, this could be the more nurturing of the two people. If you're two males, you can talk about whoever in the relationship has the deeper intuition because she knows all and she sees all. Not that I know all. I wouldn't want to, but her element, she is the keeper of secrets, and she is she's the deep loving intuition, and this is someone's partner, and all of this all of this king's attention is on this situation from the past. And I think the king's intention is to work his way back into this family situation. On one level, I think the king is on the outside because of something that he may have improperly done that changed the situation around him. But with the Ace of Cups, it's something new. It's something new that's harmonious and joyful. And I think he's looking at the potential of bringing this back into his life, but he's also got this monkey on his back. He's also got this situation. I think it's this situation that put this king on the outside looking in. But there's a brand new energy in this situation for this couple, for this family almost. It feels like it's something new, abundant, growing within this new relationship. We definitely have a sense of real growth here. Now we have the Knight of Rods. The question, what do we do? What do we do to move this thing forward? Looking intuitively at the situation while we ask, what do we need to do about this? How do we regain this abundance of love? How do we get it back? How do we accomplish this growth? Can also talk about adding to the family, even adding a dog. But there's an addition maybe coming within this family situation. Well, now we have the Magician, the male equivalent to the High Priestess. But he's a great manifester. He can make whatever he wants of his life. And I think that is this king's intention. I think the king's intention here is to regain the abundance that he once had with the High Priestess. Also coming through strong, the same energy with the Empress. There's the connection. The growth is within her. It's within the female energy of the couple. But the Magician brings the magic to the situation. He delivers the manifestation. He makes it happen through his gift of love, through his generosity. Now, this card, the Six of Swords, under this issue that the king is dealing with, I think this is an inner demon. Maybe it's an addiction of some kind. It's an obsession for sure. And we're looking at this thing, if we're the king, and we're wondering, how is it that I can manifest moving away from this problem so that I can move towards a new beginning with a partner that is seriously being missed, a family situation that is seriously being missed. And here he's looking to re-manifest that situation. Is that a word? Re-manifest? I don't know. He's looking to, he's wanting to bring this situation back into his life. But there are choices to make, decisions to make. There may be there may be a need for these two people to figure out how to come together. He may be considering a way to actually move back into the family home. I think this is the move that the king is wanting to make. The king wants to come back home. If you are separated from your partner, the message I'm getting here is that the king is wanting to come back home. He is absolutely missing his family situation. Whether it's just the two of you, it absolutely has to do with the children. It absolutely has to do with the king's children, too. Or his grandchildren, whatever the youth involvement is here. That is part of his security. It is the one thing that may keep him focused and grounded, is the fact that he loves his family and he loves his children. And I think he feels like he's been left out for too long, or he is just, I think he may even be biding his time and preparing to make his move, but he's not quite ready because he's still dealing with this. Forgive me, I need a sip of something. Man, I wish I had some Baileys for my coffee. I couldn't drink it even if I did have it. Oh, I can't have whiskey. I'd go for a nice tall bourbon right about now if it wasn't 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay. And I can't have that either. Oh, the things I miss. I can't have it because I have celiac disease. And so since I am a celiac, I can't have anything with gluten, and bourbon, beer, whiskey loaded with it. I can have vodka and most wines, so I'm good there. All right, let's see. I'm asking for clarification here. Thanks for being patient with this reading, guys. Messages coming slow. I really wanted to, I wanted to reconnect before I started working again, because since I got banged up, I really hadn't felt all that connected. But this is a good message. It's coming back. I must be feeling better. Oh, what happened here? The wife, the death card, and sorrow. Isn't that an interesting message? So we've got a woman with children here, the Donna Maritata. We have the death card. Morte. He is really the rebirth of the situation. There's nothing evil intended with the death card. The death is the transformation, but it's deeper than that. And we have someone who's clearly, clearly saddened. And I think it's this person is saddened by his actions that left this woman and a woman with children to remake her life, to overcome the obstacles that maybe he knows he brought to the situation. Male, female, whoever he represents in your union, there's a knowing that they are the reason that life has had to transform for this family. He knows he's on the outside because of his own inner demons. He knows that the only way that this can come about again is if he leaves that old situation behind. I do see that there is a transformation underway, maybe for both people. I know that this nurturing element within this relationship has already begun a transformative situation for themselves. But there's a real sadness. There's a real sadness there for someone who misses a connection. That's how I want to say that. What have I got here? Oh, and I thought it was 3. You're getting 4 on this one. Oh my, we've got the empty room. We've got the messenger. We've got a feeling of a melancholy or longing for the past. And we have the male lover. Now, honest to God, you can't make this stuff up. Someone is clearly trying to deliver a message to someone who is currently alone. Or there is a message coming from someone who is frankly longing for the past. They're longing for a lover from the past. And there is clearly communication opening up for someone in the situation. The longing for the lover of the past. Someone is, frankly, they are tired of the loneliness. And they're seeking out this love situation. I really feel this is feeling, the feeling for me here is that this could be the reunion of a family. Sighs, waiting, the pause in time, which is maybe what you've been going through now. The house and faithfulness. I think that, geez, it can't get any more clear. There's a real security. There's a real sense of, oh, what's the word I want here? Shit. That wasn't the word. No, that's not the word. Okay, I'm moving on. We have this certain feeling that this pause in time, someone is looking at this pause in time that this family has had as that this is someone's safe place. This family situation is a safe place for someone. They have deep faith, though, that they can come back into the situation. I think somebody thinks that their time is just around the corner to come back into the situation. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We don't know what the other partner is thinking, do we? Well, we have one person thinking deeply about the situation. We have joyfulness. I think there's been a family event lately that has made someone feel like their future is about to get a lot better. We have a very happy energy around a family situation that is only getting better. It's only getting stronger. That does not mean that there's going to be a reunion with this lover. There is a thing called free will. But I do see the maintenance of a very strong friendship, a very strong connection between ex-partners in order to maintain the stability in a family. And I think that as this person moves away from whatever this inner demon was that separated this family, I think they will just grow closer and closer as time goes on. And that's what I've got for you for this week. I hope it made sense. Again, I'm sorry for the pace. I'm still a little bit hung up on some of the pain. It's a little bit distracting. That's why I'm going to wait another day or so until I start production again on my personal customers. And so for you guys, again, they're coming. I just need another day to get over the distraction that is the shooting pains right now. And so I'm coming out of that achy feeling after something like this happens. It's that coming out of the impact. So hang in there, guys. I'm here. If you need an appointment, reach out. Anything, past, you can expect end of the week, beginning of next week at this point. If you order something new, you can expect it by the end of the week. And until then, guys, okay, I think I'm done here. I hope it made sense. If it didn't, I'm sorry. I don't remember it anyway. Take care, guys, and until the next time, reach out to me, Weebly website over at Vimeo, a growing library of energy and love videos. Go check them out, all 12 signs, sun, moon, and rising. And be well. Peace.